Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Clutch, we back with another video. And today, y'all see what we talking about in the title and the thumbnail. NBA 2K21 Mobile Mycareer storyline. Shout out to 2IH. He did a video like this. Link in the description. Go sub to him. But yeah, I've also been using some of his concepts, from his old channel. But sub to his new channel. You know what I'm saying? Don't sub to his own channel. Unsub for that, sub to his new channel. But with that out of the way, let's get into the video. So first thing I want to talk about is NBA 2K21 Mobile will most likely have a high school and a college storyline. Now I'm pretty sure in 2K17 Mobile, when 2K17 console, you played in college and stuff. I'm pretty sure you could play in college and 2K17 Mobile. If not, then I don't know. But if we look back at the last, 4 years of NBA 2K Mobile, NBA 2K mobile stuff, and the Mycareer and the storylines, it's about the exact same storyline as it is on console. Now, obviously, it doesn't have cutscenes and everything. That's a little narrator talking or whatever. It's not that entertaining, but it's boring. But yo, think about it. If we could go and play in college. Bro, playing in college, bro, that's gotta be the most lit thing I've heard for mobile. Well, besides the online stuff, for the Mycareer part, this would be the most revolutionary, and best thing 2K could add to its Mycareer. So, y'all, adding college into the game for Mycareer is an insane idea, but it could work because 2K has the rights for college. Now, I don't know if 2K is going to be able to make jerseys and stuff for college right when the game drops, but they could add an update later on where you have the jerseys for college and stuff. It might just be the regular 2K sports jerseys that we play in the prelude with this year, but I could see that happening, y'all. I could see that happening, them making jerseys and stuff later on in an update. Probably not right when the game comes out, but later on in an update, I could see them definitely doing that. But just imagine, yo, playing in Duke, playing in UConn, playing in UCLA, bro. Some of the greatest ever played, bro. Just imagine playing in college. That would just be insane, bro. The content would be insane. And also, this year in 2K21 Mycareer in console version, they have a Mycareer, in the Mycareer storyline, they have high school. So imagine if you got to pick between 4 high schools or whatever. You play 2 high school games, then you pick whatever college you want to go to, then you play 2 college games or 1, you could pick how many you want to play or whatever, 2 or 1, and then you go to the NBA draft. You do the draft combine stuff, and then you finally get to the NBA draft. Yo, the content would be A1, bro. Playing in college, playing in high school, that's some stuff that we've never seen on mobile. Unless 2K17 Mobile had college, that's the only way I could see this happening. But man, that would just be absolutely lit. The content would be fire, bro. The My Player screenshots would be fire, you know what I'm saying? So moving on from the actual storyline, I want to get into something else 2K should add into the Mycareer. They should add a button or whatever, a option right when you make your player, if you want to do the prelude or skip it. Because I'm tired of wanting to make a new build and testing it, and then oh yeah, this 6'5" lockdown is gonna be OP. I'ma try it. I make the build, and I finally get to the NBA where I max it out. I spend all this VC maxing it out and whatever, and then I finally have to play another 10 games and run the streets, and then I can finally test the build online to see if it's good or not, and it ends up being trash. So then I have to spend a whole nother day playing the prelude, maxing out the build, getting good clothes and run the streets, unlocking online and run the streets. There's so many things that you have to do just to be able to play with your build online. They should have an option in the beginning of the prelude where it says play the prelude or skip it and go straight to the NBA draft, or pick what NBA team you want to go to. That'd be a lot faster than having to do that. I do understand the run the streets thing. They could keep that in. They could keep the 10 short games or whatever in the run the streets, but having to play 2 or 3 full Mycareer games and having to do a couple draft combine games Then you finally get to pick what team you want to play. Then you have to play a summer league game. It's just not fun, bro. Like, cause you're playing with default animations. You're playing with, terrible signature styles. You're playing with a terrible jump shot. Your build isn't maxed out. Like, it's not fun. It's only fun. It's not even fun the first time you play it, but I would still play it for the first time. And this is what should happen. If you have one build that's already in the NBA, then you should be able to, skip the prelude. But if you don't have a build in the NBA, then you should have to play the prelude. But I don't even understand, really the point of the prelude. Like, I do get that they are trying to add a story element to the game, but the story this year was trash. Everything was trash, bro. Okay, so this is what happened. You play one scrimmage game against some random NBA players, with some random NBA players on your team, and then you skip that next game. Then you have to go play one draft combine shooting thing versus an NBA player, which makes no sense. Again, it should be against a rookie, which it's not. And then you have to go and play a summer league game with your official team versus the Toronto Raptors. It makes no sense, bro. Summer league, it should just be a bunch of randomly generated players. Okay, same thing with the scrimmage and everything else. If they did that, that would make it a whole new element to the game. Because why do I want to play Ja Morant in the summer league? Or not in the summer league, but why do I want to play Ja Morant in my first scrimmage game? Why do I want to play Pascal Siakam into the summer league? It makes absolutely no sense when those players aren't in the summer league or rookies. Another thing I'd like to see be added into Mycareer is badges. Badges need to be completely overdone. Okay, we don't need the 2K20 badges or the 2K21 badges or those type of console badges or whatever. These badges are fine for now, I guess. But what they need to do is the badges need to actually work. If you have locked down and they need to nerf some badges and buff some badges that aren't good to balance the game out. Because if you have lockdown defender, it's supposed to take away every offensive badge that on the opponent that you're playing against. That is absolutely overpowered, but half the time it doesn't even matter if you have lockdown defender, because stretch can still just pull up in your face and green it. They should be able to nerf the good badges like Limitless Range and Deadeye, and they need to buff the bad badges. Or not the bad badges, but the badges that should work, like Locked on Defender. It should not be every single offensive badge. It should be if they're shooting, it should take away their shooting badges. If they're driving, it should take away their driving badges. Whatever they're doing, take away those badges at that time, instead of taking away every single offensive badge, because you won't even be able to get a pass off if they buff that and nerf everything else. So they do need to buff that, but make it so it's only when they're driving or when they're shooting or when they're dribbling or whatever. And in Mycareer, they need to have the badges grindable. You grind for the bronze badge and then you spend 5k VC upgrading it to gold. This is what they need to do, okay? You shouldn't be able to upgrade badges with VC, okay? That's the reason why people don't even play the game. Some people play the game to legit get their badges and stop playing. I don't know why, but I've heard of people doing that. Why? There's no reason for you to get badges and stop playing. The badges barely do anything. So what you should do is make it so you have to grind for every single badge. Let's say for Limitless Range, you have to hit 15 3-pointers in 5 games with over 50% for field shooting behind, pretty far back. After you get bronze, it should be 20 deep threes shooting over 50% or over 40%. And then once you get silver, it should be 35 3-pointers from way behind the arc, over 40%, over 50%, whatever. They need to make it so you have to actually grind for your badges. Because, if you play Mycareer, you know it's not fun. Once you get a badge, oh, I got a maxed out badge. No, that shouldn't be how it is. And your badges from Mycareer should transfer to Run the Streets. Wearing clothes is cool and all, and Run the Streets, they should not take that out of the game. But wearing clothes should not mess with your attributes or mess with your badge. Your badges should be what you get from Mycareer, and your attributes should be what you have in Mycareer. Now, you can't get every single badge with one build or whatever in Mycareer. So what they need to do to balance this is make it so you can only have 8 or 10 badges active at one time. Like, there should be a way in Run the Streets where you can pick what badge you want active. And say you have every single badge in the game. Some are on bronze, some are on silver, some are on gold. You shouldn't be able to use every single one of those badges in the game. You should only be able to pick 8 or 10 of those badges to pick, and you could keep swapping them out. So say you got limitless range on bronze, but you have corner specialist on gold. So you're gonna pick corner specialist, and then you grind in Mycareer, get limitless range up to gold, and then you can pick limitless range. I don't know, those are some things that I thought would help improve Mycareer to the game. If you guys got anything else that, like, any other ideas that you would want to see in the game, drop them down below. You might be featured in the video. I'll see y'all in the next one. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. See y'all in the next one. Peace out.